Coming to start helped me achieve my independence, and it also helped me to make friends with people as well.
It's nice to that there are people out there who do support you and make you feel like something again.
The staff here as well, amazing. You can talk to them about anything and they're always here to listen.
I've made some good friends here as well, people, you know, that I would probably have never even met in my life, and it's been a very rewarding place for me.
It was quite a daunting thing, but very, very soon it really kind of hit home with me that it's just such a friendly, open environment.
I was at a really low ebb when I first came here, and now the person that I was caring for has passed away. I'm living on my own. The help and support that people here give you is absolutely wonderful.
I couldn't even go in a cafe on my own for a cup of tea. I couldn't do that. But now I'm getting more and more confident as the weeks go by, really.
I've got fibromyalgia and sometimes you're in so much pain you don't want to move. So coming here and doing the things I'm doing here is relieving some of the pain and the stress which causes the pain, you know. It's definitely helped with my well-being.
I have to be pretty sick to not come in, you know what I mean? I've got responsibilities there.
Due to my illness at the time, I became very insular, and getting involved and active in START brought me out and made me able to contact with people and bring me back into the real world again.
I was in a position where I could barely function, I could barely leave the house. I'm a different person completely to who I was before I became ill, and it is hugely thanks to START in Salford and the work that's done here.
It makes you realise that you can do something, however little it is, whether it's being able to hang a picture straight or being able to paint a picture. It's something that helps somebody else.
I actually realised, probably for the first time, I actually said, I'm good at this, there is something that I'm good at. And maybe if I can recognise that I'm good at this, I can then use that in other areas of my life and be a little bit more, or a little less critical of myself and try and find positive aspects. And the sense of achievement you get from starting from scratch, it's so self-affirming, and I think that is why just intrinsically it is good to be here, it is good for you.
It gives me something to do, it gives me something to learn and think about, and it's a hobby with me now, and it's capturing images of people, places, bits of places and fragments and all sorts. It's made me really look at things from a different point of view and a different angle. Photography has certainly made me see things entirely differently.
And people said to me, like, you know, why don't you take it further? So I went for an interview at Manchester College of Art, and to my surprise I was accepted and did a year there, and I came out with a distinction.
It's literally led to me now having the career that I've always wanted, and just being happier in a way that I could never have really imagined.
I was very nervous, but I've been in the choir for over 2 years now, and when I first joined, for quite a while, when I sung the wrong note, which obviously you do, I wanted to literally dive under a cupboard and I would cry. I would cry because it was unacceptable. Now, if I sing a wrong note, I just say, can we do that again, please? And I love it, and we've done gigs, and I've been the only soprano for quite a long time, and I'm happy with that.
And then said, right, okay, I can go to university, and it was bizarre because I've never thought about that at all, even when I was younger. It never crossed And I went, had a hiccup, but I did it, and I came away with the first. So, which is a bit shocking as well.
And I think it gives me something else to think about, like I still work, and it's a very stressful job that I've got. So I can cut off when I come home now, and I can just think about what we've been doing, and I do my own work. And it's like a massive release to do something. Whether I'm good or not, it doesn't really matter. It's just doing it. This is absolutely wonderful. It's so worthwhile. It really is worthwhile.
They asked me did I want to go to university, and I wasn't that confident, but I did take the plunge. I'm glad I did, because I did the university course and I got a first-class honours degree. And I was the first one in my family to do that, so it was very, it was a great moment for me.
If it wasn't for Start, I wouldn't have gone to university. I wouldn't have graduated from university, and I wouldn't have got married. And that's more important than anything.
Start has given me the opportunity to teach you as well now. Like, so any new members that come here, I can, pass my experience on to them. Like, we all support each other. If anyone's got any problems, we all rally around. And I found dealing with my problems now is a lot more. Because I've got a support network. I found it a lot easier.
They made me a volunteer, which, again, it's that self-belief that they instill in you that you can do it. Start has given me so much that, I'll try and repay a little bit and the best I can and how I can.
Being a volunteer here at Start means it's an important role for me, because these guys have really helped me here at Start, and I want to give something back.
It's a real whole package, and I think that's why so many members end up volunteering, because there's also a sense that you want to give something back as well.
They've given me so much, so I think, it's not really a chore for me to come in and do something for them.
I joined with Michelle in the promotions and marketing, and we basically wanted to raise awareness further and develop new ways of reaching out to an audience and to understand what the benefits of Start in Salford's all about. And more recently we started now to making more of a presence online, and that's something we want to really expand on in the future.
And I did the Christmas markets last year on the Start Creative stall. There was I worked with a lady, and she's a member, and she said something to me about me being an inspiration, and it honestly literally made me cry, because it was so wonderful to think that I could possibly give somebody else a feeling of hope, because I know what it's like to be in that position and feel so hopeless and so devoid of anything really. So if I could give somebody that little bit of light to say, well, you can get from being there to being here, my work is done.